Erik, what could Mercer bring to your line tonight?
Well, kind of stumped me there. I mean, yeah, I played with Merce a lot, and we've had some success. I think overall he's a great player, 200-foot player who's dangerous. Off the rush, around the net, he finds that shooting area, and he can put the puck in the net. So, yeah, different player than Nace in some ways, but I don't think much is going to change for our line. Maybe we're just trying to find some, different balance in different lines and different kind of scoring.
When you're playing a team like the Panthers who do bring a lot of physicality and have a lot of firepower, what is going to work with your game plan, your team's game plan to counteract that?
Yeah, I think we just got to realize or know that, they're one of the best teams in the league. They have their strengths, and we've talked about them this morning, and now we have to kind of execute our game plan and take our best, and that's what it's going to require to play against them today. And that's what we're looking to do: play fast, play simple, try to outwork them, and that's a challenge itself.
What is the Devils' best in your eyes?
I think we do a great job breaking the puck out, manage the puck through the neutral zone, and then our work ethic and skill take over in the offensive zone. I think a lot of the teams have adjusted to try to take our rush game away, and just the league is so much better at skating these days that teams are working back hard. So you gotta find different ways to score, and that's in the ozone. That's been an emphasis for us, and we're working on that. But yeah, we like to utilize our speed and put teams on their heels.
What do you think of these back-to-back games here in Fort Lauderdale?
Yeah, it's awesome for us to be in Florida and enjoy some sun, but also a great challenge for us. Playing against this quality team 2 times, it's a great challenge for us and a great measuring stick.
Do you like this format, maybe moving forward, having a few more of these where you go to one city, play both games?
Yeah, I thought about it a lot when the COVID season was going on, when you went to cities, played them twice, and I enjoyed it. There's no travel, you get more, you get to focus on your recovery more, and some ways it's easier to just go back to the hotel and regroup the next day and then do it again. So yeah, overall I think I would be a fan of it.
What's the challenge, or maybe how to gain more offensive zone time? Is it just cycling, more puck possession? What's the key to maintain the puck more in the offensive zone?
Like you mean once we get there?
Yeah. What's your game position?
It's you got to work to the inside. I don't even know if it's so much of. I think to increase ozone time, you can't force pucks. So you got to be strong on one-on-one battles. You got to hold on to pucks. You have to have great support. You got to know your outs. But eventually you got to get to the net at some point. So you can have a lot of ozone time like we did against San Jose and a lot of looks. But if you don't score, it's not going to help you. So you've got to find that balance of creating scoring chances. I think ozone time is usually in good shape when you're creating a lot of chances.
What impact do you want to have on Heischer's line tonight?
Just play my game, be hard on pucks, be physical, get pucks back for those guys, and just kind of let them drive play.
Something Erik was just talking about was how to increase some offensive zone time. He said, we still have to get it to the net. So that was a little bit missing in that San Jose game. What do you want to see more of your team to get those chances and then have those second and third opportunities?
Yeah, it's shot total. It's just getting on the inside. It's, we made a lot of plays. Just the level of execution maybe wasn't exactly where we needed it, but it did stem for, getting shots. And once we started getting shots, we had our chances and just bearing them.
What is the key to maintaining possession in the offensive zone? Is it cycling the puck? Is it just using some structure when you're using puck possession? Like, how do you maintain more offensive zone time?
Yeah, it's winning your battles. It's, making the right read, making the right plays, kind of knowing where your line mates are going to be as well. And when you get a chance to go to the net and throw pucks there, that's kind of where we got to go.
When you play a team like Florida, do you look at this as a measuring stick, or is that something that the media kind of overblows a little bit?
They won the Cup last year, right? So they kind of are the measuring stick overall. It's another game. It's a chance for us to prove that we're a good caliber, high caliber team, and there we go.
We saw the switch with Mercer and Noesen. Starting with Noesen, what could he bring to that Heischer line?
Well, just what he does. He's hard on the puck. He's going to forecheck, be defensively responsible, get to the net. I think that's something I've been wanting to look at for a little while. And with this particular matchup here with the Panthers, I think having what Noesen brings to Nico's group can help us. And at the same time, I think Mercer has good things to offer, the Haula group.
You're playing these guys back-to-back or consecutive games, not back-to-back. Do you like that setup? It's a non-playoff situation. Have you experienced it before?
Yeah, it's unique. Yeah, two in the same building. I haven't experienced other than back in COVID years, or COVID year, I guess, and when I was in the Canadian division, and you get that. You fly in and play 2, sometimes even 3 games. But yeah, it's you get a lot of it in the American Hockey League, and there are some benefits to it. You prepare for the same team. It's a lot simpler and easier that way. And you get a chance to make some adjustments and such between games. So, you like that. That is sort of the playoff feel, if you will. And, the fact that it's, we're playing against the league's best, that in itself is a great challenge and opportunity for us, too.
You talked after the game the other night against San Jose. I mean, you had volume of shots, but you thought you passed up on some shots, and the team got away from what you had discussed before the game. What's the emphasis tonight against Florida, and how do you get to those areas that you did not get to the other night?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's obviously a different beast here tonight. So they're going to make it hard on us. They're going to make it hard to get to the neutral zone. Well, first they'll make it hard to get out of your own zone, hard to the neutral zone, hard to get to their net. So we're going to have to really work. It's going to be competitive. It's going to be fast. We got to win puck battles. We got to, be comfortable in being uncomfortable, in terms of the pressure that they'll put on us, and got to be great defensively at the same time. So, I think it'll be a much different game. We had a lot of clean looks at the net against San Jose. Those will be a lot harder to come by here today. So I think that's maybe part of the sort of recalibration, if you will, from one night to the next. We had a lot of time with the puck and a lot of clean looks, and usually the pressure kind of gets you to hurry your shots and get things more urgently to the net. So it'll be a different animal here today. That really hasn't been much of an issue for us. We talked about some of those things, but it's more so focusing on the things that I think are a little more relevant tonight, which, getting to the neutral zone would be a big one.
The neutral zone, once you get in the offensive zone, what's the key to maintaining puck possession? Is it working on the cycle game, just holding on to pucks, or?
Yeah, I mean, escaping pressure, holding on to pucks, winning loose puck battles, establishing our own pressure onto the puck to make it hard for them to get out, like all those kind of things. It's, I thought the game that we played in Long Island is a real good example and good model for us about what's going to be required here. Obviously, you're playing against an elite team like Florida that's going to make it very hard, play a great team game, and are very fast, competitive, and skilled. Makes it even harder, but if we want to spend time in the offensive zone against a team that spends very little time in their own end, and in fact leads the league in time spent in the offensive zone, you're going to have to be really good with the puck and really competitive when you don't have it.
Who's your starter tonight?
Markey.